Let me start by setting some context. I've poured many hours into Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube when I was a kid. So needless to say, I was excited when Kirby Air Riders was announced at the Switch 2 Direct back in April. But even then, I figured this was going to be a game with similar scope to the original Kirby Air Ride. You know, a fun little spin-off game that fills out Nintendo's release calendar. But I just watched the second Kirby Air Ride Direct, and I'm blown away by how much Sakurai and his team cooked. The original Kirby Air Ride sold better than you'd think, but even then, I still kind of feel like it's regarded as this niche cult classic. Like those who are into it really love it, but otherwise it's kinda overlooked. But so far, Kirby Air Riders isn't looking to be some kind of B-tier Nintendo game. Everything we've seen so far suggests that this game could go toe-to-toe with Mario Kart World in terms of quality. And after this direct, I don't know, it's looking like it might be packed with even more content. So let's get into it. The direct started off with the grand return of Top Ride. If you're gonna make a sequel/spiritual successor to Kirby Air Ride, you gotta have Top Ride. So I wasn't surprised to see it here, but certainly pleased. It's definitely a mode that, personally for me, was more of a diversion in between races and city trial runs, but nevertheless, happy to see it here. Then we see the reveal of a brand new mode called Road Trip, and I gotta say, this mode looks great. I know it's not a roguelike mode, but it low-key kinda gave me those vibes. So it seems like the objective of the mode is to complete a series of challenges, but then there are choices you have to make along the way in terms of choosing different machines or stats you want to upgrade. There's a lot here that I'm sure wasn't fully revealed, but I can't wait to play it. Next, we get this whole section breaking down online play, the lobbies, the global win power ranking, etc. I'll be honest, I'm not much of a competitive online player when it comes to games like this, but I liked what I saw here. The fact that they took the effort to make lobbies you can run around in is super cool, and something they definitely did not have to do. Like, I think they could have had a lobby like Mario Kart 8, and I don't think anyone would be complaining. But hey, this seems to be the theme of this entire direct. Sakurai and his team just adding whatever they want into this game. Then we got to see some new courses, including remakes of the original Kirby Air Ride courses, which are just absolutely fantastic. Again, I loved the original Kirby Air Ride, so I'm thrilled to see those here. But even the new courses they showed looked great too. After that was a flurry of a bunch of things, from team battles to new riders and machines and stadium battles and checklist challenges. This direct was so jam-packed, I'm certainly forgetting things. Like Robo DDD, that looked insane and chaotic and will definitely be a boss in the next Smash Bros game. But the thing that really blew me away was the customization, man. I just couldn't believe it. This was something that I really felt like was a missed opportunity with Mario Kart World, and they implemented it so well here. The level of machine customization with the colors, the patterns, the decals, accessories, like it's pretty much everything that I could have ever hoped for. And the fact that they even added a marketplace for this where you can go and buy customized machines designed by other players. Are you kidding me? Like, this is really above and beyond. Sakurai is the GOAT, man. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, the actual gameplay of this game is really just about racing and city trial. But obviously, that's inherently repetitive. So how do you make it more interesting? For casual players like myself, it's all about the other systems surrounding the core gameplay that incentivize you to keep playing. Like in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I loved collecting spirits. As someone who's not a competitive Smash player, it gave me a reason to keep playing the game even after I beat the story mode. It was just a fun thing to fire up every now and then to try to get some new spirits. It feels like Sakurai understands that so well, and has designed Kirby Air Riders in a very similar way. And just when you think that there possibly can't be more, Sakurai again runs through a bunch more features like the music player, garage, amiibos, UI, and the absolutely absurd gummy mode. Like, why? Why does this even exist? It's just another silly system and mode that they threw in just for fun, and I love it. Then lastly, we get the opening trailer for the story mode, which was a high quality narrated cutscene talking about the origin of the machines that the riders use. I'll be honest, I didn't quite understand anything beyond that, but that's okay, because I'm happy to experience the story for myself in the full game. I will say though that despite all of the stuff that we were shown in this direct, I just know that there's even more stuff that Sakurai didn't want to reveal, which is crazy considering how much content this game appears to have. Sakurai did confirm that there are no plans for DLC and that we shouldn't expect this game to be a part of a series, and I appreciate he went ahead and just confirmed that. Honestly, I'm happy with what we seem to have here, plus if this means that maybe there are plans to release something Smash related, even if it's just a Switch 2 version, I'll be absolutely thrilled for that. But my final thought on this direct is that this game is shaping up to be way more than I ever expected. Like, I seriously hope more people give this game a shot because I think it's going to be every bit as fun as Mario Kart. But the thing that got me more hyped than anything for this game was the fact that you can really feel the passion that Sakurai and the devs put into this project. Like, there's so much here that they didn't have to do, yet it's clear they care a lot about this and decided to go the extra mile. Truly, I'm blown away by everything we've seen so far, and I can't wait to play the game when it comes out. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please consider liking and subscribing. This is still a new and small channel, so every bit of support helps. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.